Yeah.
And actually, I have one more good story
Okay.
that helps relate to this is the community's park. And I'll tell you the story because it's really great and you might know some of it, but the funk band I mentioned earlier that I booked downtown, the band leader, his name is Greg. And Greg posted on Facebook and said, why are we not using this park? Again, he's in a band. He's like, I want my band to play here. I want my kids, my little girls. He has three little girls. He's like, I want my kids to listen to music. Can I just play on the stage? And he tags the city and the parks department. And that's how this whole thing started. Greg also happens to sit on the Rotary Club board, who decided to take this on as their project to renovate. And so this is a little teaser, but Greg's band is going to kick off the series because I want him to tell his story. He's a
Oh, I love
regular person, he's a dad. He just wants to use the park. He wants it to feel safe for his three girls, and he wants to play on the band shell. So not only is the Rotary looking at renovations, but I'm also on a committee to talk about how to make it easier for the public to use the band shell. If
that.
you want to have a bridal shower on the stage, if you want to have a concert, a quinceanera, like we want it to be easier for just the regular person or
Right.
a festival promoter, whoever, to
Right.
use the band shell. So I
Like,
just wanted to tell that story too.
yep, like Juneteenth or anything like that.
Yeah.
You could go ahead and reserve it and all
Yeah. Because it
too.
can be complicated for the everyday person to fill out paperwork and do a permit and raise money. But Greg, that's one of the reasons I didn't want to kick off the series with a huge band. I want to show the story of community and just an everyday person like wanting to use the band shell. So
Yep.
there you go.
I that is an awesome story. I knew you had many,
I think that's it. But yeah.
but that
Yeah.
showcases how one community members, a father, an everyday person, had one idea, one dream, one wish, and
Mhm.
now it sparked this whole renovation, this whole community thing. And sometimes we get in our own heads or we think, hey, I don't matter. And this is proof that one person matters. Look at what's been changed. That's how you came in, and now you've
Yeah.
got a whole thing going on with it that you're going to bring the community together. Without Greg, you wouldn't, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be doing
I
Acacia
wouldn't be
Park.
here.
It wouldn't
Yeah,
be in your radar.
exactly. Exactly.
That
So
so
that's awesome.
that Yep, that definitely is a highlight for anybody. If you're wondering, do you matter? Or does your dream or your idea, will it matter in a community? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And even when I was in the nonprofit world working with neighborhoods, that was the same message was we can't sit and wait for a city leader to do it. It's our community too. And what we can do is we can work with the city and they will help us, you know.
Right.
But it really comes down to like sometimes I'm fascinated that people don't realize like I'm just a person like putting this on, like anybody could do this, you know. So yeah, it takes just one person and but then a whole community too. So I just love it.
It takes
It's been a
one
really
person.
fun adventure. Yeah.
Yep, takes one person's idea. And like you said, we can't wait for the city or a government body always, but we also
Hmm.
can't wait for just anyone else. Now, that doesn't mean everybody's ideas is going to take off.
Right.
But
Right.
I always say with anybody I work with in general, businesses and just anybody, I'm an encourager in general. So I always say we're only limited by our imagination. If you can dream it and it's something that is really in your head, bring it to me. Let
Hmm.
me see if I can bring it to fruition. And that sounds exactly what you do.
Yes. Yep. It takes years and lots of relationship building and
Yes.
connections and resources, but man, it's worth it. I think this summer is just going to be a blast. So I'm so glad I was able to share all the things, and I'm so
Yes.
excited for a busy summer.
Yes. So you do have your business is for profit. So you have the smaller venues and you anybody can come to you